What's up everybody, my name is King Lion and welcome to my 1 to 99 cooking guide. So the way I'm going to lay this out is in two different methods, the recommended method and the fastest method. Just so you do know, all of the timestamps will be listed in the description as well as on the video, so you can skip around to whatever part you need the most. Now the recommended method will be a cost-effective way of getting to 99 as well as not being too grindy. Plus this can make you a little extra GP, so that's just a bonus. The second method, we will go over the most efficient way to get to 99 and will be pretty click intensive, but I do have a bonus method at the very end, so make sure to stick around for that. First off, we will start with the notable quests. Now there's just a couple quests that I want to recommend. There is one quest that's not required, and that's going to be the family crest. Now, depending on which method you want to do this and how you want to go about cooking in general, if you want to do this for making money or just get the 99 knocked out, the family crest will give you some gauntlets. These gauntlets can reduce the chance of burning lobster, swordfish, monkfish, sharks, and anglerfish. So if you do plan on cooking any of these foods, make sure to get these gauntlets that will reduce and save you a lot of money. The second quest is going to be the cook's assistant. That gives you 300 XP right off the get-go. 100% worth doing, literally will take you 2 seconds to complete. Now the quest that I would strongly recommend doing is a Tai Bo One-Eye Trio. However you say that. This will grant you 5k XP. This is the quest needed to cook for karambwans. Now, the karambwans will be a very important method, especially if you want to make some money while getting to 99. For locations, we really will only want to be cooking at 2 spots. The first spot is going to be at the Hosidius kitchen. This location does require you to have 100% Hosidius house favor before you can use this spot. This location I would 100% recommend training due to it giving you a 5% chance of not burning your fish, while also giving you a bank location 5 steps away from the range. It's going to save you a lot of running energy, it's going to save you a lot of clicks. Just do it. I'd recommend, just do it. The second location is going to be in Berthorpe. It's going to be under the bar where you can go to buy the agility pieces or get the rogue's outfit. This location does have a bank next to the fire, so that's also a very big bonus. But this does not give you that 5% buff or not burning fish, which is a huge thing in the long term. 1, it'll get you a lot more XP, and 2, it will save you a lot of money. From level 1 to 15 cooking, you are going to want to be making anchovies. Now we will need to make a total of 81. You will probably want to buy more, closer to around 200 raw anchovies to be safe. There is a very big chance that you will burn a lot of fish right off the jump, so you will need those extra food just to get to the 81. Now this will actually net you a profit in most scenarios, but sometimes it's really based on how many food you burn. I will say that you will probably break even or make about 10k, depends on your burn rate. To make this item, you will need raw anchovies and you will need a range/fire to use them on. Once you use them on each other, there you go, you got a cooked fish. This should only take you about 5 minutes to complete, so this will be a super quick one. From level 15 to 25 cooking, you are going to want to be cooking trout. Now this method can be more expensive at times than others, so make sure to check the GE before you do any of these methods going forward. But in the grand scheme of things, this should only cost you about 10k. It's very fast XP for the level that you're at. You will only need to cook around 78 trout to complete this. But you're going to want to buy closer to around 200 just to be safe. To go from level 15 to 25, this method should only take you about 10 minutes to complete. From level 25 to 35, we're going to be cooking salmon. We will need to cook a total of 162 salmon, but you will want to buy more due to the high possibility of burning food once more. I would say around 300 to 400 salmon should do it. This method will typically break you even, at the very least lose very minimal money, such as about 10k. This method should only take you about 20 to 25 minutes to complete. Alright, from level 35 to 99, I want to go a little bit more in depth with this one. This is the method that I would recommend most people go with. This is where you're going to be getting very good XP as well as very decent money. So we will be cooking karambwans. You need to complete the quest Tai Bo One-Eye Trio. Once you complete this quest, you will need to talk to Tensei and Taidichi. I think that's how you say their names. If you do not talk to these two, you will make poison karambwans like I did for the first time, and I couldn't figure out how to not make the poison ones. So if you're stuck with it, you need to talk to these two, and that'll make it so you can cook regular ones. The ones we are looking for is going to be cooked crumb ones. These will look white, and that's how you know they're cooked. This is where the XP and GP come into play. You should see XP rates of about 247k XP per hour. That's freaking insane at level 35. Now, to go from 35 to 99, you will need to cook a total of 68,485 karambwans. This method should actually make you a pretty decent profit, anywhere of the ranges of 10 to 13 mil, depending on how much you burn your food. The downside is that this can take around 68 to 75 hours, depending on your luck with the burns. So, all in all, not a bad method. Not at all. As one of the alternative methods, if you want to make a little bit more XP per hour while being more or less AFK, just like with the karambwans, from level 85 to 99, you can cook sharks. You will need to cook a total of 46,552 sharks. This is less GP per hour, so that's a little bit of a downfall, but it will only take you about 46 to 50 hours to complete. You still will make a little bit of profit, maybe around 5 to 6 mil. So all in all, not too bad of a method. It's a tough choice between the karambwans and the sharks. If you want PVM stuff, I'd say go with the sharks. You will see XP rates of around 273k per hour, so all in all, not too shabby. Conclusion. For the recommended method going from 1 to 99 cooking, it will take you around 76 hours to complete. This method will also net you a pretty nice profit around 10 to 13 mil. And the best part about it is this is pretty AFK. You can AFK for about a minute to a minute and a half per inventory. Also, just as a side note, it's a good skill to do on mobile when you're just chilling or just watching a movie. Just throwing that out there. Now for the fastest method from level 1 to 15, same as before for the recommended method, you will want to follow suit until level 35. But from level 1 to 15 cooking, you are going to want to make anchovies. You're going to need a total of 81 cooked. You will probably want to buy around 200 raw anchovies just to be safe. Now this method will typically break even or make somewhere in the range of around 10k, depends on your burn rate. From level 15 to 25, you're going to want to be cooking trout. In the grand scheme of things, this should only cost you about 10k. It's very fast XP. You'll need to make a total of 78 trout in total, and somewhere in the range of 200 should be more than enough. This should only take you about 10 minutes to complete. From level 25 to 35, we're going to be cooking salmon. We will need to cook a total of 162, but you will want to buy more due to the high possibility of burning food. I would say around 3 to 400 salmon should do the trick. This method should break you even, while also only taking about 20 to 25 minutes to complete. From level 35 to 99, we will be making jugs of wine. To do this method, you will need grapes and a jug of water. Use them on each other, and then you have a jug of wine. Now these will stay fermenting once combined. You need to leave them in your inventory for about 10 to 12 seconds for them to then become jugs of wine. Now this method is extremely fast and it's kind of insane. It's the fastest XP in the game for cooking. You can get upwards of 490k XP per hour. Now with this, you will need to make a total of 48,880, and this should only take you around 25 hours to complete. There's one downside to it. This will actually lose you some money. At the time of recording, about 3 mil. So nothing too crazy. Now for the people who say, why don't you recommend this method at the start? This is because people who are working on getting to 99 is usually because it's their first 99, or they typically don't have a lot of money to spare. This is a loss of 3 mil, so nothing too crazy, but can hit the pocketbook pretty hard for some people. So, if you have the money, do I recommend this method to you? Yes, I do. Purely for the XP that you are getting and the most efficient method possible. Conclusion. For the fastest method, going from 1 to 99 cooking, it will take you around 25 to 26 hours to complete. That's freaking insane, guys. This method will also only net you a loss of around 3 mil while being extremely efficient. The jugs of wine isn't crazy click intensive, so that's also a nice bonus. So, all in all, which option are you going to be going with? The fastest method or the recommended method? Let me know in the comments and what you think of the price point to get a 99 in old school. Well, congratulations everybody. Hopefully you have all hit 99 with this guide. I do plan on making a guide for every single skill. Plus, I also make a scratch to max series to show you exactly how to max an OSRS. I do this as well as many other things, so you'll have to check out my channel to see what it's all about. But with that being said, make sure to hit that subscribe button, guys. Also hit that bell notification to get notified when I post new videos, which is every single week. But with that being said, happy scaping and ciao.